Hi, Craig. You ready for this question?
You bet.
Okay, this is from a customer. This question comes from Ricky T. out of Little Rock, Arkansas. It says, Dear Legends, I just purchased the Poseidon trial size beard oil. Looking forward to trying it out. My question is, what should I expect after the 7-day trial?
Okay, a lot of guys are getting used to the idea of using beard oil. Some of them for the first time. There's that group. Guys that have never used beard oil before and they want to try something. They're intrigued. They think, well, you know, I've got maybe a little bit more than a 5 o'clock shadow, and they don't know, do I use beard oil for that? Do I use it on a goatee?
So
or
the
do I
first
use it on...
time ever using beard oil.
First time using beard oil at all for anything.
Yeah.
And so they're intrigued by that idea. There are guys who are in another camp who are used to using beard oil, but a company comes along and they maybe want to try one of their formulas or whatever, which is something we get all the time. And so there's really two camps. And
so it's the serial beard oil user and then the new, that's true. They're going to have different expectations.
Exactly. There's the guy who knows what he's looking for, and he wants to try a new formula, see if it's a company and a product he can get behind, something that works for him better than maybe what he's had probably. And then there's the guys who just really have never used beard oil. And there's an expectation difference between those two individuals, because the guys who've never used it don't really know what to expect.
Sure.
So we provide a trial size of all of our popular formulas. And the reason that we do that, and we do those in 10 milliliter sample bottles, complete with the amber glass, Boston amber glass that protects the oil. We remove all the head space, the top of the air pocket from those oils to keep them fresh for long, just like we do with our full-size formulas.
So what should Ricky expect?
So what he should expect is when he gets his bottle, it's going to last him 7 to 10 days based on how big his beard is, right?
Sense.
So it's going to last longer. 10 milliliters is going to last longer for somebody who's got a real small beard than, say, somebody like myself, or guys even, you know, that have a much bigger beard than me. And so the idea of the trial-sized sample vial, we would say, is to give you an idea of a few things. Number one is the aroma, the scent, the energy of the product. Do you like that? You know, how porous it is. How's it feel in your hand? How's it feel on your beard? How does it make your beard shine? And just kind of the overall sensation of applying that beard oil and getting a sense of what it is. Now, if somebody buys one of our Poseidon formulas in a trial size, that's actually an oil that we've tested is great for beard growth. Now, I don't want to go into the science of the beard growth right now, but what I do want to tell you is that sometimes there's an over expectation that a 7 to 10 day trial is somehow going to take a guy like you, and in 7 to 10 days you're going to look like me.
So in 7 days I can't do that.
You cannot do that in 7 to 10 days.
Good.
Most people understand that, right? But some people don't really know what to expect, and so they think, you know, they're going to just apply something, and in 7 to 10 days they're going to have this huge beard, and then, you know, and so on and so forth. So, for example, I'm just going to give you one. Our Poseidon trial size. The aim of that product is to give you a feeling and a sensation of what the aroma is, how our formula is put together, how thin it is in your finger, how easily it applies, okay? And it's also going to give you a sensation the minute you apply it, the very first time for anybody. I mean, I've been using it for over a year, and every single morning I feel the same sensation. It really tingles, it pops your skin, it makes you feel great, it evens out the color all day long, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. So in your first 7 to 10 day trial with Poseidon, what you're going to find is you're going to find something that's going to start to balance out your skin, the pH on your skin. It's going to help take care of any itchiness that you've got. It's going to help stimulate through a process that is proprietary to us, but a process of stimulating the follicle to start producing hair growth. Everybody knows that hair growth happens on a 30-day cycle.
No, I don't know that. So explain.
Okay. The hair on our face grows different than the hair on our head in different places. But we grow a beard on an average about a half an inch every 30 days. Okay?
Okay.
So the whole idea with beard growth oils, in the case of Poseidon, is to have a positive effect on that and increase that number, right? So what we do is we put out this trial size.
But it could vary from person
It
to
could,
person. Probably.
genetics is a big deal. Diet and nutrition is huge. There is nothing on the planet that makes a beard grow. There's nothing that makes any hair grow. What you can do is through proper nutrition, proper supplementation, proper application of proper materials, you can affect that in a positive way.
Yeah,
Okay?
that makes
So
sense.
the expectation is a guy's going to put that on, he's going to massage it in, he's going to leave it in. You're not going to wash that out. So this is after your morning shower. And you're going to start feeling the effects of what's going on. So in other words, our trial is an attempt to help you start building that positive base. Because, again, there's the new guy who doesn't really know what to expect, and we want him to know that in 7 to 10 days he's not going to have a full beard. And then there's the guy who's maybe been using possibly inferior oils for months and months, maybe even years. And so our product has to first do one thing, and that's got to strip out all that residue that's built up from jojoba and argan and all these different types of oils. It's got to strip those out before it can actually start to have an effect.
So it could take longer.
It could take longer.
Somebody who's been using a beard oil before the trial might have a longer process before they actually see results or feel the results because their other oils are kind of blocking the way.
They're in the
I
way.
don't know how to say that anymore.
Correct. They're in the way.
Okay.
Plain and simple. Scientifically, they're in the way of the results that they're expecting through a new product like Poseidon. So, to summarize, basically the new guy, what you want to understand is that you're gonna, if you buy a trial, it's getting used to our company, it's getting used to the formula itself, it's getting used to how it smells when it comes out of the bottle, how it applies, how it looks throughout the day, how you feel about things, and the sensation that you feel after you apply it. If you like that formula, then the natural thing to do is, if you really want to grow a beard, is then you have to get on a bigger regimen.
Yeah.
You do. You have to get on a regimen where you do this. Guys that use beard oil don't just use beard oil.
It's a daily thing.
It's a daily thing forever.
And so the trial is basically, do you like the
introduction.
scent? Do you like the way the oil feels, the way it works on your beard? It's starting to do its work, but it's very early stages because it's only been 7 days.
Right.
And so if you like this formula, now it's time to buy the monthly formula and
Right.
take the next step. But this gives the person the chance to not have to buy all of the full monthly supplies to figure out which one they like.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I see the trials.
It's an introduction to the product at a discount.
At a discount, yeah. Gives
Plain
them a
and
chance.
simple.
Yep.
And then they get to feel it. There's nothing that changes. There's no formulation difference between our trials and our full-size
It's the real
products.
deal.
It's the real deal. It's full weight. It's still pharmaceutical grade like everything else that we do. So it's just in the getting used to it. Do you want to use this product on a full-time basis? And then for the guys who've been using beard oils that are trying ours for the first time, just you have to understand that there is, biologically, there is a stripping process that happens. I'll get into that later. But if you're using beard oils that use, I'll just throw a couple of them out, jojoba and argan, there is a buildup and a residue effect that'll happen with those oils. And so our product needs to strip all of that out of your hair and then start working down to follicle level at the epidermis before you can really start to see maximum results.
So maybe that's why sometimes people buy 2 trials. One to
They
strip
do.
it out and one to maybe start feeling the effects.
They do.
That
They
might be
do.
why. Awesome. That's very good information. So if you have questions about growing your beard, hey, shoot them our way over at legendsbeard.com.